This is my top 5 favourite neck knives that I use. And starting here at the front, we have the Dorset Woodland blades, then we have the Origin Nameless, then we have the Origins Shirley, and then we have the Origin extra large Nameless, and now his latest model, and that's the Origin Scout. This is the Dorset Woodland blades, the DSK, his survival knife. I've had this for about 10 years now, and this blade here is made of N690, and I heard a couple of months back there that Duncan's no longer in the business anymore. It's much a pity because he produced really good knives. I've got 2 of his knives here, this was one of them, and I've also got his Jungle Parang. This blade holds a phenomenal edge. It's N690, and you can see there it's got his logo cut into the blade, and it holds the phenomenal edge, but it is a lot harder than my other neck knives to sharpen. But I've always really liked this blade. You can pinch right up in it, you can get right in, finger up, maximum amount of control on it. When you put it in the sheath, the small hole here, you can put a padlock through it, and that would lock and secure the blade in the sheath, which is really handy. Really like that feature about it. And you could get your taut bits through the triangle as well, turn it on its side and use it as a screwdriver. Okay, so that was another handy thing about this knife, and this is why it was one of my favourite neck knives for a long time. I got a lot of use out of this, especially when I was in the military. The next knife I've got here is made by Origin Knives. You can see their logo there, and I got this a few years after I got my Dorset Woodland blades, and this became a firm favourite of mine and was for a good number of years. It actually took over the Dorset Woodland blade for me because it was more for using when I was out in the wood for bushcrafting. This blade here is made in B-cut, which holds a phenomenal edge, and I never sharpened this blade for I think approximately 3.5 to 4 years. I only stropped it, and it was still taking hairs off my arms after all that time. I don't know what it is with this B-cut, but it's phenomenal when it comes to holding an edge, and it works exceptionally well in small knives like this. So this here comes in approximately about 150 grams in weight. It comes in a black Kydex sheath, just locks in there like that. Love this knife, love the bright orange handle it has and the contour it's got all over it. Makes it really grippy, very comfortable in the hand, great ergonomics for my hand. There you go, that's the Origin Knives Nameless and B-cut. Our next knife we've got here is Origin Knives Shirley. This was my favourite firecraft knife right up to very recently. I'll show you this one, and you can see it's a small tracker design, and this knife is absolutely phenomenal in the field. Comes with the Kerinite handle slabs with 2 10mm friction free socket holes in it, which takes the Origin adapter. Comes with a real sharp convex edge, again stainless steel B-cut. Really love this knife, looks beautiful as well, lovely lines on it, brilliant ergonomics, so comfortable, everything fits perfect in the hand. For me, you can do a lot with this. And as I say, this was my favourite firecraft knife for a long time, till very recently, till he brought out the Scout. There you go. This weighs, I think, approximately about 160 grams, if I remember right. Could highly recommend this knife all day long. This is a great ADC, great neck knife. The next knife we've got here is the XL Nameless by Origin Knives. You can see the logo there. This particular model is in 01 tool steel, and that's quite a brute of a neck knife. Look how thick that handle is, with its green liners and sculpted spine and thumb ramp. It's very reminiscent of my close quarter combat fighting knives, like a punch dagger. It fills the hand really well, and very similar in its actions to the push daggers. This gives you that same type of feel and confidence in the hand. It fills the palm swell really good. Brilliant knife this, really sharp. It's got the convex 01 and needle piercing tip. Yes, this was my mate Ryan, who you've seen on the channel a few times. This was his knife, but unfortunately couldn't take it to Australia. It's got the sculpted handles with the rear lanyard hole, and it's pinned as well, and he patinaed it. This knife gives you a lot of confidence. It can really do it. It's really bulk to take it. So if you're of a heavier build, I could highly recommend this blade. So here we have the Origin Scout prototype, and last weekend, which would be May approximately the 15th, 23, the production model of this got released. It's just slightly longer. I've got this in the skeleton mode, just with a paracord wrap here. I've been hammering the life out of this. You can see it's quite thick. It's stainless steel. It's the B-cut again, with a flat to convex edge, and I'll say this has now become my favourite neck knife, especially when it's in the skeleton mode. Overtook my Shirley as being my favourite firecraft knife, but this gives a lot of bushcraft capabilities, this knife, and it's still light enough for me to wear around my neck. And this one, as I say, is made in B-cut, and this is the heaviest of all my neck knives, especially when you've got the Parmale handle scales on it, which have been removed during the trials. But I love this knife. Solid. You can definitely trust this knife. It's solid, well put together, great out in the field for all your carving, firecraft. So I will say now, I think this officially is my favourite neck knife, the Origin Scout.